What's up? It's been a minute. It's Sam again, back at it. I'm going to be doing another guitar tutorial. It's a little different with the song we're doing today. I'm going to be doing Perfume by Lovejoy. My explaining usually isn't that good. It's probably going to be even worse on this one because they're using mostly chords. But the tab will be up here somewhere to help you if my explaining doesn't help. But let's get started. We're going to go with the very intro. You're going to get your first finger, put it on the 6th fret of the A string. You're going to strum that once. On the same string, you're going to slide up to 10 and hit that twice. Slide up and hit 11, and back down to 10. And after that, we're going to hit 6 again, 10 twice, 11, 10, and then go to 8. So it's going to sound like this. So now we're going to go into the next part. You're going to get your ring finger. You're going to put it on the 12th fret of the G string. And then your pointer finger, you're going to put that on the 11th fret of the B string. You're going to strum in between those a few times, let it ring out. And then now you're going to slide down to 8 with your pointer finger on the B string. And your ring finger is going to be on the 10th fret on the G string. And now you're going to go down to the 6th fret on the B string with your pointer finger and the 8th fret on the G string with your ring finger. But in between this, you're going to also put your pinky down on the 8th fret on the B string. Make sure you still keep your pointer finger down. It just helps. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll just show you. And then again, you're going to just... And now we're going to get into the actual chords. This is it's going to sound and look intimidating, I promise you. There's enough time in between the chords that you're going to be able to get it down. So just trust the process. You're going to get your pointer finger, put it on the 11th fret of the A string, and then you're going to get your ring finger and put it on the 13th fret of the D chord, and behind it's going to be your pinky on the 13th fret, also on the G string. And you're going to strum that twice. Now we're going to slide down, so our pointer finger is on the 8th fret of the A string. Our our middle finger is going to be on the 10th fret of the D string, and our pinky is going to be on the 12th fret of the G string. This chord is going to be a stretch. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to take some practice, but once you get it, it should sound like... Again, so you're just going to hit that twice. I hit that 4 times, but just to let you hear it. Next one, you're going to go put your pointer finger on the 6th fret of the A string. You're going to put your ring finger on the 8th fret of the D string, and your pinky following behind it on the 8th fret of the G string. And for the last chord, it's going to be the 8th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D string, and 10th fret on the G string. It's easier for me to think about it, just kind of like a row going down. I don't know why I threw that in. But in total, it's just going to sound like, it's 3:45, and I just bite my tongue. Update me on your life, and now you found the one. But I don't like his eyes, and I just trust her name. And I hate their haircut, they look like a parade. And so on until he gets, I wish it would fight mine. And that's when the part gets even more trickier. Even I can't fully get this down, but you're just going to be strumming it the same chords, same order. So I wish that it would fight mine, love your heart on standby. By the way he holds you, that he serenades you. I can't really... And then we're going to go down to the 6 on the A string, 8 on the D and G string, and strum that. And in between, so you can kind of just hold it, like let the string ring out, but I like to let it ring out and then also play the intro. And then we're going to go into the chorus. For this chorus, the first chord is also going to be a stretch. You're going to put your pointer finger on the 4th fret of the E string. You're going to put your ring finger on the 6th fret of the A string, and your pointer finger on the 8th fret of the D string. So the strumming pattern for this is going to be. So after that chord, you're going to go to back to the 6 and 8. And then for the next chord, this is going to be a new one. It's going to put your first finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and your ring finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and your pinky on the 5th fret of the D string. So in total, it's going to sound like. So now we're going to go to the following part when he's saying, you say your ex-boyfriend's a policeman. We're going to use the first chord that we did in the verse, which is going to be 11 on the A string and 13 on D and G. We're going to slide down, have 8 on the A string and 10 on the D and G. And we're going to go to 10 on the A and 12 on the D and G. And you're going to do that 3 times, and I'm going to run through it because I'm not good at saying how much counts, so I'm just going to go through and hopefully it makes sense. You say your ex-boyfriend's a policeman. I say you need better standards. You say your ex-boyfriend's a policeman. After that, you're going to slide down to 6 on the A string and 8 on the D and G string, and then go, I say you move up to 8 and 10, need better standards, and then we're going to go back to the verse. So, seems like all our friends abruptly fell in love, she was in the dust, so on and so on. When we get into that pre-chorus again, it's going to be different from the first time. We're not doing the chords this time, we're going to keep it power chords. It's going to be, again, 11 on the A string, 13 on the D and G, and then we're going to go down to 8 on the A string and 10 on the D and G, 6 on the A and 8 on the D and G, and then back up to 8 on the A and then 10 on the D and G. So, I don't really hate, I don't really hate, I don't really hate, I don't really hate. And then I go back to the chorus. It's going to be that big stretched chord. I can still smell her perfume. Did it rub off on you? And on that last note of the chorus, we're going to keep holding that when it goes, did it rub off on? And then he goes to you, we're going to go to 11 on the A string, 13 the usual, slide down to 8 and 10, up to 10 and 12, down to 6 and 8, back up to 8 and 10, and then we're going to do that 3 times, so. And after that 3rd time, we're going to go to 11 and 13. We're going to hit that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down to 8 and 10. Hit that twice. 1, 2. Slide down to 10 and 12. 1, 2. And then we're going to hit the 6 and 8, 10, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8 and 10, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to sound like. And then we're going to go back to the very beginning, which is a verse, and we're just going to go 11 and 13. So it's 3:45. Taxi's not arrived. I don't think that he's. And on this last chord, you just let it ring. Let it. Don't think that he's coming. Woo! So that's pretty much it. I'm really tired, so this might not be the best guitar tutorial, but I tried. That I learned this from Andy Hiller. Guitar channel, so check him out on YouTube. He's a lot better at explaining and knows more than I do, so have a good day or night.